At Intersolar 2023, my name is Jonathan Gifford, the editor-in-chief of PV Magazine Global. A lot of discussion about manufacturing here. Joining me is Vegard Vollset, the head of renewables and power, EMEA for Rystad Energy. Now, Vegard, you just released a report into the global manufacturing supply chain. What's more or less the key finding?
I think the majority of what we have to focus on is that the supply chain is looking a lot more balanced. So on a global scale, that is. So the demand between the difference between demand and supply on the module side is looking a lot better. So we're seeing a lot of supply ramping up in China. But of course, if we're looking at more of the home sharing efforts we see in Europe and in the United States, we are tracking behind. I would say, especially on more of the polysilicon side of things and on the wafer side of things, we do need to see a lot more ramping up.
So, okay, that means in the US we know that there are provisions that they must use domestically produced products. Are you saying that there's a shortfall of that production at the moment?
I mean, it is. You can just look at the prices. Right now, the cost of modules in the United States is substantially higher than it is in terms of the raw exports out of China. And we do see that price differentiation just between, the US and Europe at the moment, just because of that.
Okay, well, yeah, prices are lower here in Europe than they are in the US. In terms of prices looking forward, now we have this more balanced supply chain. There's a huge amount of expansion going on, though. It could easily slip into an oversupply situation and falling prices. Do you think that's right?
I think so. Unless there's any policy in terms of enforcing more of the Forced Labor Ban Act that we see, for instance, in the United States, prices will fundamentally come down, which is, great for the solar industry, which right now is just booming. Just look at this place. There's so much enthusiasm, there's so much excitement here, and I'm really keen to be back again at Intersolar.
Yeah, and really nice message. In terms of technology, there's still a hell of a lot of P-type PERC being produced in the market, but there is a switch towards N-type, TOPCon, little bit of heterojunction. Do you see, if there is an oversupply situation, some of these older PERC lines being retired quite quickly or coming out of the market?
I think so, but time will show, basically. And I do think we do need to ramp up solar build up everywhere. So whatever we can do to build up as most solar as possible, that will happen. So I don't think it's an issue right now, but it might happen down the line.
Okay, Vegard Vollset, Rystad Energy, thank you very much for joining me here at Intersolar. A bit of a look into solar manufacturing in 2023.